everyone. Welcome to the Caregiver with actual two, one active and one no longer
Previous.
active medical professionals. And both of us worked at long-term care facilities. One still does, one does not anymore. So this is. I don't blame her. She's always like this recently. Yeah, because it's like sucking her soul.
Are you okay?
I guess.
We're
Are
like
you
five
okay?
seconds
Are you
in.
okay? Are you
We are
okay?
like 5 seconds
Were
in.
you
Are
okay?
you projecting?
You left.
Yeah.
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 I still have my
It
boots
wasn't
on the
because of the
ground.
patients.
Yeah, I know. I said it's soul sucking. I guess being new really gets to you. Don't worry, Naomi. That means beautiful in Japanese. I think it does. I'm like 80% sure it does. I was like that too when I first started. Hmm.
Usually you don't end up that way until you're burnt out.
No, at first when you kind of start out, you're still like really enjoying the patients and you're like, hey, let's all make sure that everyone has a good day. And then eventually you're like,
Yeah, so you're not usually like face down on a desk when you first start. You're
no, that's
still,
about like
hopeful.
6 months to a year in.
Yeah, exactly. Mind you, dark sense of humor kind of goes with the territory.
Heading out? Yes. But to Zoichi's. Oh? I just got a call from his daughter to come over. Said it was some sort of emergency. Alright. It's already late. Just get everything you need now. And go home after you get your job done. I'll let the boss know. Thanks, Risako. Oh, and wake Naomi up before you leave. She's sleeping in the break room again. Again? Yeah, she's a hard worker. Oh, and don't you know? Know what? I found this while I was running a little background check of her. I heard she was I heard she was thrown away. Most of the good JNAs are. And left in a tunnel in the middle of the forest when she was born.
Why is that in her
That
file? For her
that
background check.
Yeah, really? Like you all have a weirdly different like adoption agency situation than we do.
Why is that a background check information thing?
She was eventually found though, clearly,
Well, yes.
by a couple of urban explorers. Okay, can you I mean this so genuinely. Can you imagine being an urban explorer knowing what you're doing is actively kind of sort of illegal and finding an infant and you're like
But they said the forest.
you can't be an urban explorer in the forest. They must
They
have been
said
going
that she was
somewhere.
dumped in the forest.
Then she was going somewhere. Or I'm sorry, the urban explorers were going somewhere maybe.
Hmm.
Because you can't be an urban explorer in the forest. That's just not
Yeah,
how
I
that
know.
works. Then you're a spelunker. But just imagine that you're just walking around, you see a small child slash infant, and they're like, wah, and you're like,
Is that a ghost baby?
especially in Japan.
Where's the mom?
Oh, so this is oh my god, what do they call them?
I was making a joke about deer, how like when you find like a fawn, you're not supposed to approach it because the mom's somewhere nearby.
Oh yeah. There's a small child who needs our help. The forest will take care of it. Waddle away.
What was the Miyazaki movie with the wolf?
Oh yeah. I don't know, but I know what you're talking about.
Yeah.
The police couldn't find who the child was or where she came from. That's crazy. Yeah. I couldn't believe my eyes. Luckily she was very soon adopted by a welcoming family. I can see that. Look where she is now. A kind-hearted individual. So, can I tell you something? When I was looking at the recordings, I realized that I do not enunciate, and I just heard myself say individual. And I realized that I enunciated none of that. So, here we go. A kind-hearted individual taking her job seriously every day.
So you're gonna drop your voice, make it italicized to show the enunciation.
Yes.
So any word that you actually like put effort into, you're just
Yes.
gonna drop your voice for.
She sells seashells by the seashore. Boat. Oh, what the heck happened? There he goes back. Yeah, she's a really nice girl, but she seems off sometimes. Is it just me? Off? Yeah. She's kind of emotionless sometimes. Well, I mean, she was left out in the woods, so like, I'm sure that affects some level of like normal child
It's fine to be
development or
adopted.
whatever.
I'm adopted,
and
by the way.
and to change schools every year.
Yeah, it's fine.
You know, you just latch onto your husband because like,
Snuggles.
yeah, that's the point.
Yeah. Cat gets her snuggle aggressiveness from your side.
Also, my favorite part is the fact that you intuitively know how to like train dogs, which I really think that you learned from your foster parents
Probably.
in a relatively short period of time. Because you said that you were like what, 2?
What, when I was adopted?
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, like 2 or 3, which means that from birth up until 2, you have no active memories, but you're like a sleeper agent who knows how to train dogs.
Yeah, that's my superpower. I just needed a bunch of. So, like, for reference, my foster parents had 2 big Rottweilers, so you have to train.
Bro, just big dogs.
Big
You have to
dogs
train
in
all
general. You have
dogs,
to train,
but big
yes.
dogs in particular.
Yes, you should really train all dogs. I don't care if they're Chihuahua, train your dog. But especially if you're going to be a foster parent with babies around a dog, you need to have them well trained.
I guarantee you. I don't know those dogs, and I hope that they're doing well. Or whatever.
Well,
But I
I don't
know.
think they lived
It
that
doesn't
long.
matter. It doesn't matter. Anyway, I guarantee you, though, there was a little tiny shinky going, sit! Then you sit and you go, good. You hand him a little treat.
Uh-huh.
Promise you. And then they were like, yes. And you don't remember none of it. It's deep in that psyche, though.
Maybe.
You're going to get old. And you're going to have flashbacks. Like all old people. You're going to be like, I'm back in my foster home. Remembering stuff. Remember, like, even when a patient passed away, let's not talk about. I'm sorry. Let's not talk bad behind someone's back, Risako. Dick. Also, like, I don't want to be like this, but it's different when you work in the field. Yeah, it hurts always. You don't want to see people pass, but you know,
Yeah.
trays come out at 12.
Yep. I mean, someone has to fill out the form, notify the family.
Yeah, someone has to fill out the form. Someone has to notify the family. Somebody's call bell is going off. So, like, you know, not to say that you compartmentalize, but you compartmentalize.
Yeah, you unpack that at home.
Yeah, and like,
if you choose to unpack it,
and you just develop a very dark sense of humor. The harder your job is, the darker your sense of humor is. I don't have a dark sense of humor, but I've heard like EMTs say some stuff. I'm like, wow, and they're like, oh, you think I'm bad?
Wait until you meet Jeffrey.
Yeah, exactly. You should see Jeffrey. He's crazy. He got thrown out one time of where? Just a firehouse.
How do you get thrown out of a firehouse? Have you met firemen?
Yeah, and a naval academy, and a policeman's ball. It was a very heavy day. A day? Yeah, Jeffrey gets around. I'm sorry, I didn't mean to. I need to prepare for a leave. Okay, fine. I did not appreciate that they didn't really say who was speaking at the time, so...
Yeah, it was a little odd.
Yeah,
because like when she mentioned like oh she's asleep. Yeah, I know.
Right, so I'm just like, so also where the place where I used to work at, the place where I currently work at, I don't know if they do this, but it was not uncommon for certain people to unscrew the lights so that the lights were dimmer.
That's not great.
No, it isn't. And actually, the head honcho once in a while came by and basically just did firing rounds, which was good because the first day that they apparently walked by, I missed my fingers. They walked by and they basically kicked the chair, and the person was like, "Oh, hello." I don't know, I'm gonna call her Denise because I don't know what her name was. Hello, Denise. How you doing? She was like, hello. Nah, this ends today.
Yeah, there was somewhere I used to work. on night shift. So like the shifts are 7 to 3, 3 to 11, and then 11
11
to
to
7.
7, yeah.
So I used to work on the evening shift, 3 to 11, wait for night shift. And there was like a lady on night shift. There were only 2 people on night shift. And the maintenance guy would pop by on occasion, whether it was like an alarm that went off or like just to pop by, check the building, whatever. And he popped by one night and found one of the night shift literally laid on a couch with a blanket and pillow, sleeping.
Ooh.
And mind you, you're supposed to be doing rounds every 2 hours.
Yeah, no, and sadly it happens a lot.
Yeah, but see, I can understand if you're exhausted. Maybe you had like 2 jobs, maybe you had something else to do in the day, and you fell asleep at your desk, like head down on the desk. I could understand
Right, where
that.
it looks like you were trying to
Stay up.
do your job, and you happen to nod off. I can see that. It's late at night. Like,
But the
it
fact that you got
happens.
a pillow and a
You got a
blanket
pillow and a blanket, and you
stretched
move
out across the couch,
and you move the chair,
yeah, to
and
catch your feet, like
yep.
girl.
The microphone levels. It's time. I better hurry. Just get everything you need now and go home after you get your job done. I think I got everything done. Oh, I need to wake up what's her face. I'm gonna do something real quick. I'm back. Ghosties. So I guess now we can leave, and then she will wake them up again. Oh, so we'll see what happens when I walk out. So, fun fact: in certain German areas, they will actually put a I think it's Germany. They will put a fake like bus stop outside of the facility because they know sometimes patients will wander off in the wait at the bus stop, and then they'll basically be like, "Hey, how you doing?" And they'll kind of crawl them back in. I was like, "That's fucking brilliant."
Yeah, they should have that.
Well, the problem is in America, everybody drives a car. We don't drive the buses anymore.
Where I used to work, there was a bus stop actually at the bottom of the hill.
Fun fact: most Americans don't know how to read a bus route. I'm not being a dick when I say that. I'm saying that as a genuine statement because when I had to learn how to do it's a little confusing when you've never done it.
That is true. A lot of our roadways are meant for cars now. They're not really meant for public transit. The public transit's not ideal.
And trying to figure out a bus route anywhere in most areas in the United States is an absolute nightmare. This is not the right way. Well, I could tell me which way to go.
Gotta absorb the atmosphere.
Instead of my inner voice calling me a dick. Hitachi
I don't
nursing
think that's
home.
what that said. I think you're just filling that in.
But
It did not say Hitachi.
it
started with an H and
I
ended with
don't
an
need
I.
to go there right now. I know. Listen, Naruto's nursing home.
No.
Yes.
Gosh. So we were watching Stranger Things, and he does this thing where he doesn't remember a name, but he remembers the first letter. So he'll just fill in the blank with whatever starts with that letter.
No, but the thing that annoyed you the most is the fact that I will latch onto a singular name.
Yes.
For all characters of that generalized archetype.
Yes, you still call Astarion Alistar. So anyway.
Yes.
It's been years. He still calls Astarion Alistar.
Who is from DOS 2. I'm sorry, they're both...
That's Alexander. Alistar's from one of the vampire anime series. Anyway,
I think you're right.
That kind of proves my point. But there's a scene in Stranger Things where Hopper, the police officer, is frustrated trying to fix a car, doesn't know the Russian agent's name, and just calls him Smirnoff. Joyce corrects him, says his name is Alexei, and he just goes right back to Smirnoff. And that is him sometimes.
Yes, that is me. That is me name. Most of the time, actually.
Yes, with the wrong name.
Where am I supposed to be going? Heading out? Yes. But to Zoichi's. Maybe I need to be in the home.
Maybe you are in the home.
And I just happen to like escape because like the night shift just is
Yeah, this is
tired
all
of
your
my
hallucination.
bullshit.
Yeah, no, he'll be back.
He'll be fine. We used to make that joke that like when I was an old person, I was going to be that person because inevitably you will have people in skilled nursing facilities that one of the things that they tell you is like, yeah, if you have a patient who's very anxious or very just set in their ways, some of the things you can do is try to basically keep their life as normal as possible. So you'll actually set up like fake offices, you will give them fake paperwork to do, give them laundry to fold, things that just kind of remind them of being who they are as a person. And I used to joke that once I'm old, I'm just going to be a physical therapist for free. And they're going to be like, yeah, no, it's kind of weird because he walks in, says, "Where's my schedule?" We hand him a blank sheet of paper, and then he just goes and grabs people randomly. It's just like, stand up straighter, as I'm in the wheelchair waddling behind them, because that's something I would actively do to this day, is just like sit in the wheelchair and just waddle behind the higher level walkers. And they'll be like, yeah, no, he's actually a pretty good therapist if you just actually listen to him a little bit.
Yeah, sure, he's a little weird, but
But it keeps the patients happy. He's eccentric, which is, where am I going?
I don't know. You've just been going on a lovely little midnight stroll.
Apparently, it's I just left the nursing home.
Yep.
I assume I'm going home.
Did you try the car that was in the parking lot?
I tried both. Is this my home? Please be my home. Just imagining you just seeing an actual person wandering around like this, and they're like, "Oh, honey, call the police."
Where do I live again? Ooh.
Yeah, exactly. I'm trying to go home. Or where do you live? I don't know.
Somewhere.
Something just tells me when it's the wrong way. Oh, don't worry, honey. Let's sit here and we'll get you back home. Also, like the camera's so bad right now on the TV screen. I'm having to look at my laptop.
It's also because the light's on behind us. We should probably
It's
pause and
not
turn
that
it on.
either. It's not just that.
Okay.
Oh, good, I'm home.
Just knocking on a random door.
Ooh, yeah, I was though.
Hey, where do I live?
Do I live here?
Do I look familiar?
So no.
How many doors
I'll just,
down?
yeah. Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. Don't call the cops. I'll be. They're busy. I'm gonna go in, okay? Excuse
do
me?
you live here? Hello? Okay, don't close the door all the
Can
way.
I take my shoes off?
The
The
home.
house. I have a bad feeling about this. Oh, love that.
What do you mean the house? Whose house?
Yeah, is this not my house?
They didn't say home,
What is this smell?
so it's not your home.
You hear someone breathing?
Wind.
I'm
On a
giggling.
perfectly
I'm
clear
mostly
night.
giggling because you're like, wind, and I was just like, just imagine there's an asthmatic in the house who's like,
Then you should probably be calling for someone at that point.
I'm trying not to cough. That hurt my throat a little bit. Oh god, that was hard to do. Tiny toilet. I never understood this. I get the idea behind this because like you don't always have to like go to the toilet to wash your hands. But in the bathroom, why am I washing my hands if I'm not using the toilet?
Because you just ate something, your hands are
So wash your hands in the sink in
stinky.
the kitchen. This makes
You're just getting home. You want to wash your hands before you dirty up the house.
fine. Go through the garage and go. I don't know.
You're just being very defiant
It doesn't
right
make
now.
sense to my
It
brain
does make sense
sometimes.
because usually those setups have a shower too.
That's
So your
fine,
partner can
but
come
there's
in
no
and
shower
shower.
here.
You understand what I'm saying?
I do understand what you're saying. My point is still standing,
Or
though.
maybe just keep all the germs in one room.
The amount of water closets
Because a
that
lot of
I'm
people
seeing.
don't close the lid when they flush.
I love the idea of this style of room.
Squirrel.
So traditionally, what you would do is, shit, was it here? I think you would traditionally put like a heating element underneath this,
Mm.
and then you would sit, right here,
Mhm.
and then the blanket is put over top. All this, and then basically it warms up your legs, and it keeps this room warm. It's a super cool like setup because I remember hearing that in certain Asian houses, especially in Japan, they are set up to deal with the extreme humidity of Japanese summers. So as a result, they had to come up with rather unique ways to deal with the very cold winters in Japan.
Mm.
So that's why a lot of times it's like, yeah, we have very thin walls, we have this, we have that to deal with the humidity of Japan. And we just had to figure out how to deal with how to survive the winters.
Hmm.
I love pocket doors too. They're nice.
But yeah, so is this your house though?
That
Because you're walking around it like a stranger. And you can say, finally home. Time to get ready for bed. Time to
how do I?
shower.
Oh, I found a card.
Collectible.
Yeah. All right. I'm looking back at the laptop again a little bit. Yeah, the house. I'm rather concerned by this. That I'm just walking through apparently some stranger's home. Went through there. Cannot go through there. Oh, here we go.
Are we trying to find the source of the smell?
I guess. Bathroom. A folded cloth.
Alright, thank you.
There's a plank that's stuck, so somehow I guess we have to get to the other side. We cannot go through there. This door goes to nowhere. Oh! Okay, I have a face. Oh! Hello, person!
Was that you breathing?
How did I not see you? Ah!
Suichi.
Suichi. Yes, obviously. Don't scare me like that. Why didn't you say anything? Great conversationalist. So, what happened to your family members? Are they all out?
Did they just leave you facing a window? Because, like,
Like what? We've seen it happen. Actually, no. What we have seen more often than not is that patient who's constantly in and out of bed, so they like set up the bed so it's harder to get out of. Hey, are you okay? Suichi? Oh!
do you normally look faceless?
Yeah, do you normally not have a face?
Well, the other lady had a face.
Suichi-chan.
So we're not alarmed. Is that Pete?
Urine, yes. Even after years of doing this job, I can't get used to something like this. I need something to wipe it off.
Oh, it's not that bad.
I've seen much bigger piles of urine.
Yep.
Yeah, anybody who wants to get into the healthcare, it is very rewarding, and I say that as a genuine statement.
You
but
will want to bleach your hands every day that you get home.
yes, I say this genuinely. If you are not okay with urine, you will not. Oh, did I already? Oh, I grabbed a towel.
Listen, I've
already.
had a man's poo underneath my nails before, and I keep them short.
Yeah.
So, just gonna put that out there.
I already had the towel in my hand, I guess.
That is true.
All right, Suichi. Now that we're all dressed up,
So you should get a shower or a bath or some sort of cleaning.
kind of like. So what are
Because
we
that
doing
would burn
here?
the skin. You never let someone sit.
It can though, like, and that's the crazy part is that you don't realize how much urine and other kind of like just bodily fluid slash matter, whatever you want to refer to it as, really just irritates the skin.
Yep. It's not meant to sit next to the skin like that on
Because you
clothes or anything like
right,
that.
you want to open. There's a plank that's stuck. Is Suichi like sitting in front of?
He's just staring out the window.
Well, no, because like my question is,
Are you not going to wash your hands after cleaning up?
No, apparently not.
All right, cool.
I make some rice for him.
I don't think you should be touching anything right now.
There's nothing in here. Maybe. Oh.
Okay.
Oh, cool. Now I can go through here. It's a big house. I wonder if because in this style of house, they don't have like traditional American hinges. This house is huge. Get rid of trash. Oh, okay. Oh, no, it's upstairs. Okay. Whether or not it's easier to maneuver a wheelchair in here. This house is massive. I still find it interesting that you can basically buy like Japanese houses for like 3,000 American dollars.
That's because they're probably getting like renovated.
No, they're
builders
not.
there, aren't they?
Yeah, they're renovating them, but basically like in certain areas they just kind of figure like they're not even like that trashy of houses like compared to like American trashy houses. They're just like, yeah, no, like just basically we're not using them anymore. We're not going to live in them, so like we're not going to renovate them. So we kind of don't care so much as holding on to it then at that point. But so there is a market for some people who are just, and there are a couple of American YouTubers I've seen basically renovating them. They'll just buy, because I'm not gonna lie, a house this big? Are you kidding?
Mm-hmm.
This is a massive house. This is easily a 2,000, 3,000 square foot house. The smell again. It's getting stronger. Someone dead up here? Suichi! You kill somebody?
Don't think he's gonna answer.
Nah, he's a great conversationalist. You really gotta listen to the silence to get what he's getting at.
Mm.
Are we okay? Pushing buttons, I don't see anything happening.